So, what you're telling me is that they don't let rapists out of prison unsupervised for 9 months so that they can rape more people. Is that what you're telling me? Because that's my next
Yeah,
story
basically.
for you guys.
Oh God, what?
Yep.
What?
Broome man Rami Rahman, 39, jailed for 19 years for knife point rape of mother and daughter. But, Broome serial rapist Rami Rahman released from jail unchecked 9 months before new attacks. A convicted rapist who went on to attack 4 others was not supervised when he was let out of jail due to an anomaly in West Australian law. Also, I would just like to direct everyone's attention to the photograph. Do you think if this man was white European, he would have been let out free? Also, thank you for subscribing, Bappity Bean. Do you think this man if a white European had done the same thing, they would have gone out scot free? I don't think so, because I can tell you one thing: Broome is not a traditional white European city.
Yeah. Can I just ask a quick question? How many subscribers have you got now?
Let us.
Holy shit, we have 41 subscribers.
I think we've got a bit more than that. Let me have a look in the channel dashboard for the live statistics.
For YouTube, right?
Yeah, YouTube.
44.
44.
Jesus Christ.
44.
44 subscribers to a shit posting podcast. What the fuck?
Fuck me.
Yeah,
Well,
thank you, everyone who's subscribed today, and the guys who are here already. Thank you. It's
How many subscriptions today?
I believe we've had 3 during the
4 or
podcast.
5?
I'm claiming
And 2
responsibility for all
before.
of those.
That's fine.
Okay by me. Also,
We're okay with
I hope
that.
my English still happen, but also thank you, Oil. Keep bringing them in. You shall be able to mock me as much as you want, almost.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I made 27 more of those videos, so I mean, it's fine.
Hey, if you really want to mock him, talk about Jane Foster's female whore.
Yeah. So, let me tell you more about the serial rapist. So, the court heard Rahman had only been out of jail for 9 months when he committed the attacks and he'd been in the community unsupervised. He was first convicted in 2017 over the attempted rape of a young girl in the Cable Beach sand dunes. A sentencing transcript revealed Judge Michael
At least
Gething...
that's romantic.
A sentencing transcript revealed Judge Michael Gething said it was clear Rahman had used force and threats to subdue the girl, but had become physically unable to carry out the act of raping her.
At least it can continue.
He was sentenced to 4 years jail with the possibility of parole after 2 years. 4 years jail?
4 years jail in a rape attempt of a kid.
Yep.
So he
But if you
didn't
light
get
a
wood
candle
chippered.
first.
Yep. And it was determined that his crime was not serious enough to warrant supervision.
A rape attempt on a child.
Yep, because apparently the law in Western Australia determined that attempt and conspiracy do not count as being serious.
Basic. Australia is no longer allowed to call itself a first world country. It's a fucking third world shit.
Solomon Guthries asks, is this man a citizen? Based on his looks, I would assume that he is a First Nations citizen.
Oh dear.
Yuckamuckamur.
Yes.
No, he's a... Well, not if he's a First Nation citizen, he's not.
Well, he's something,
Isn't that the
alright.
same thing?
He's a dirty, filthy criminal
true.
piece of crap. So, let me tell you what he did. So, a serial sex offender who raped a mother and daughter at knife point among a string of other sex attacks in a northern town, WA's town, will spend at least 17 years behind bars. Rami Jonathan Rahman was sentenced in the Broome District Court to 19 years jail with a non-parole period of 17 years after admitting to 3 sexual assaults in the town on June 10th and 11th last year. He was subject to a 4-day police hunt before he was found hiding in a friend's bathtub. The most serious of the assaults on the night of June 11 saw Rahman threaten a 30-year-old woman and her 10-year-old daughter, with a large knife before raping them both. I don't want to kill anyone, but I'll kill both of you. I'm ready to die, the court heard Rahman told them. And I will remind you that this is in Australia, where it is illegal to possess a firearm for the purposes of self-defense.
But, to be fair, she was over 9, so...
Well, so what you're saying is he's got higher standards than Muhammad?
Yeah, actually he does. That's the only positive thing, which isn't
so
really a
the
good
attack
thing
continued.
Anyway. Wood chipper.
The attack continued for several hours, the court was told, before he fled the house. The night before, a teenage girl woke to find him in her bed after he broke into her home. He placed his hand across her chest before she screamed and fled, alerting her family. He fled and arrived a short time later at a second property where he attempted to pull down the pants of a 17-year-old girl, but was forced to leave by other women at the property.
Based.
What the fuck? 4 years for this.
As Solomon Guthrie says, he must have been having a sexual emergency at the time.
No.
Student of History recommends wood chipper, and I agree.
No, wood chipper is too good for this guy.
Yes, but wood chipper feet first.
Well, that's the thing.
Wood chipper crotch first, and then you bend him slowly.
Well, here's the thing. I think some of the sexual, like, assault or whatever laws in the U.S. are, like, too extreme. Like, you can get put on the sex offender registry for publicly urinating at a playground in, like, the middle of the night, right? So it's like, oh, you're at a playground, some shit with kids. It's like midnight. No kid is going to be at the fucking playground. You know, just some teenagers hanging out and taking a piss. But if you get caught for that, you could be put on the sex offender registry. You know, that's kind of fucked up. But it's also like, I'd rather err on that side of the, like, enforcing sexual crimes than, like, whatever the fuck that side is.
Yeah.
It's about keeping their innocence.
So this piece of shit.
2605.
What?
I think he might be talking to one of the people he is volunteering with today. So, not only was the piece of shit jailed in 2017, he was also jailed previously. He is a repeat sexual offender. This is why the death penalty needs to be a thing. This guy can never be let into public again.
Let me guess. The first thing he's going to do when he gets out is going to fucking fuck the first kid he sees, isn't it?
Yeah, he's going to rape someone. I guarantee he is going to rape someone.
Well, funny thing about the death penalty is that there's also, like, a question of not opposing it from the standpoint of mercy, right? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, the death penalty is a cruel and unusual punishment. It's too cruel for people.
But 40 years in prison, isn't it?
I'm kind of like, if I got, like, the option between life in prison or just getting executed, would I honestly consider the execution a more cruel punishment than spending the next, like, 80 years in a cage stuck with a bunch of other crazy people? Right? And so it's like, is like the death penalty really crueler than a life sentence is kind of something that's coming to my mind.
It is a good question, but even if it is, fuck this guy.
Yeah. Oh, another slight philosophical question for you guys. Do you think if we could eliminate child rape, we could also eliminate communism?
Yes.
Well, they have the same root cause.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we could eliminate child rape, would that stop people becoming communists?
Probably stop them becoming Muslim too. And dead silent.
I mean, on a serious level, obviously, no. Because
I just couldn't make a quip. I'm just fuming.
Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm not fucking happy.
Oh, God, this is... No, you said this was bad, but fuck me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. He might try to.
No, but dude...
But Trim isn't a 10-year-old girl. Trim isn't a 10-year-old girl. He's not interested.
But Trim, you gotta... Dude, Trim, you gotta take the advice of Ethan from H3H3, bro. That's what the government says, dude. Just don't even think about it, bro.
So fucking H3H3, please fuck off and jump in a wood chipper. his ideal support shit like
Yep,
this.
jump in a wood chipper. Go on. Solomon Guthries asks, was Carl doing an interview with Yeonmi Park, that North Korean refugee? I think so. That's supposed to be coming out
he's trying
soon.
to, yeah.
I don't know if he's had the chance to have it yet, but he wants to. He definitely plans to.
Didn't he reach out, but he hasn't got response yet?
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember too well, but he definitely wants to.
I should
I
watch
want to hear it.
I actually haven't yet watched Jordan Peterson's conversation with her. Have any of you?
Oh,
No?
I should check that out later today.
Yeah, sounds like a good watch.
Yeah, like I'm, obviously I'm part of the, Sargon Lotus Eaters community, right? So I'm a Jordan Peterson fan, but I'm a pretty big Jordan Peterson fan. Like I have all 3 of his books. And
don't
shit.
say.
Yeah,
Holy
I've got all 3 of his
I
books.
didn't notice.
Yeah, I got
But I mean, typically the Lotus Eater fan base aren't interested in him, right? So.
Well, no, obviously they are, but I mean, I have like all of his books. Like, I got the Hail Lobster T-shirt, and I actually met the dude in person when his book tour came to Austin. I got a picture with him.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just let me stop you there, guys. I'm going to expose this guy right now because Second Plague is Jordan Peterson. He is Jordan Peterson. He has a picture where this dude who you see in his video speak, right? The thing is, that isn't Second Plague. That is basically a stand-in with Jordan Peterson standing behind the camera, speaking, and then the kid is basically just moving his mouth.
You think it's Jordan Peterson? You think it's Jordan Peterson in a monkey Halloween costume?
No, it's not a Halloween costume. It's Jordan Peterson. What's it called?
In a monkey costume.
No, well, if that's a word for it. What's it called? It's not linguistic. Ventriloquism.
Well, he's like, apparently, according to Trim's conspiracy, Jordan Peterson is hiring this like guy as like an actor to do the body thing for like every video comment while he just dubs over it.
Speaking yourself in third person. That's just creepy.
Seems plausible.
I know, right? Because the thing is when you can launch into a full-on Jordan Peterson tirade without a second's hesitation or a.
Well, here's the thing, Grim. You were accusing me of being Jordan Peterson. You were speaking mistruths that you know to be mistruths. Which
I'm on to you. I'm on to you, Peterson. I'm on to you.
Well, no, you can fail to tell the truth because you don't know it. You're saying what you think is true, but it's obviously not true. So speaking the truth is a level higher from not saying what you know to be untrue. Because a person can be honest and still say things that aren't true because they believe them. But a person who says things that they do not believe is obviously going against the very spirit of truth. We can't be expected to know everything, but we can be expected to communicate things to the best degree we understand them and to not mislead people, to not get in the habit of twisting the world to suit our whims, because once you do that, man, it is a dangerous path to arrogance, to thinking you can be the arbiter of reality. And when you do that, you can take your enemies and go into resentment as well, man. So it's the evil trinity, resentment, arrogance, and deceit. You don't want to do that.
See what I mean, guys?
Yeah, okay. I'm going to clip that, and that's going to be a video of it signed.
Not even a single moment of hesitation. Not even a break. Just all of it. I am on to you, Peterson.
To be fair, guys, I also have to admit to using special effects to create my videos. Although I think you'll notice quite seamless.
Yes.
I thought it was me.
Yeah, you use a very photorealistic Trim puppet.
I was just like, when I was like, I'm gonna wind him up, I've got to get him. I was like, how would I do that? And then I was like, how am I gonna make a pup? Oh, I know. Bit of Google, bit of Amazon.
You didn't even
why there was
get
a
me winded up. I loved every second of both videos, and I almost died laughing. That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna get a lot worse. I'll be honest.
Of course, but I should be able to handle a joke.
I have a few things in mind.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want some vocalization to them, just give me a sound.
Oh no! We're gonna do that. I'm gonna do two sets of. I've got There's gonna be the sort of ripping on you, sort of one, and Norwegian cooking for beginners classes. I think we'll do.
Works for me, dude. Works for me.
Yeah.
This is like a. I love it because this is like a just for the memes like conflict.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know where
I'm not even going keto, so it's like
Yeah.
after all that.
Although I will say, as a suggestion, before that oil guy posts the next video, you need Trim. You need to respond to that and be very clear that that's what you're responding to in a way that recaptures the context, because they obviously missed the context today. So kind of
I'm not that good at making it. What should I do? Should I be like standing there with a bucket of flour and just like, oh hey, whatever? I don't know. If anyone who can help me out with it, I would be grateful.
You should just reenact the video. You should reenact the video. Make a cock pastry and just fucking go for it.
Yep, and then eat it.
Yeah.
No.
Just make a fucking cock pastry. Everyone will get it. Just be.
Fuck it. I'll see what I can get tomorrow.
Yeah. No, but yeah, you got to communicate because they lost the context in the second video.
But I just couldn't. But he didn't get it in the first one. I thought he got it in the first one, but he obviously didn't understand it, or.
Yeah.
They got it when they saw the learn to code book, right, with the chef waving over.
Yeah, they got that one.
They didn't get it afterwards.
I still don't think they actually attributed it to you though.
They
just said, "I love that oil guy's good bands," but I don't think he actually.
I remember that Callum said. I remember that Callum actually said that he referred to the battle between us.
Yeah,
I remember he did that.
But he doesn't seem to have fully thought that the chef was it's a ginger fucking chef.
A ginger fucking chef.
No, I think he got it the first time, but the problem was the second one was too far removed from that it didn't connect.
Hmm.
I thought it was so literal. It was I didn't need to explain it.
Well, right, you had to do it sooner, man. With my imitations, I did Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro, and Tucker Carlson 3 days in a row. So they internalized that awareness of me.
Yeah. Well, I was just trying to keep it for nice Friday special sort of thing, something to look forward to.
Yeah. So let me guess, this is gonna end up becoming the. I'm gonna be low key ending up as the cock pastry guy, ain't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's certainly my plan. Yeah. That's certainly my plan.
No, dude, Trim, you gotta do a vagina pastry to be, and then be huh. You thought you were getting me. No, I make vagina pastries here. I'm a real man. I'm super straight.
Yeah.
Holy
that would be good too. So, I've got a couple more news stories for you guys. What would you like to hear? Would you like to hear about terrorists getting released from prison due to female privilege? Would you like to have scum whining about being scum? Would you like me to rant for possibly the next 4 hours on COVID? And I have a white pill for the end.
So was it you? Wait, was it you or was it you or somebody else who said, or was it you or Jezza? Politicization of sports.
It was going to be Jezza, but I think he went drinking and accidentally couldn't make it.
Well, I'm drinking and smoking weed. Nice. And I'm
yeah, but remember, it's Jezza went drinking in Australian time.
Ah.
So he was probably very much unconscious before we even started.
I'm still driving. I mean, I've been driving since 12 o'clock. So I've been doing deliveries for 7 hours now.
Ooh, damn. Good. That's a decent drive.
Oh yeah, kind of funny thing, because there were some people earlier, or somebody earlier mentioned like the Simpsons with like the mutant three-eyed goldfish, right? Because the nuclear
Blink.
power.
Yeah, because of the nuclear power.
Yeah, but kind of the funny thing is like the bong I have, which for legal reasons I'm gonna say is for tobacco only, but which I've taken a couple puffs from this podcast. Like it is like made with a certain kind of glass that reacts to UV lighting, so it looks really cool and shit. But the percolator in it, like that's like based on the design, on top of the water is like a three-eyed goldfish, like the one from The Simpsons. And when you put it under UV lighting, like used bong water turns green. So it literally looks like the three-eyed mutant fish from The Simpsons swimming around in green water when you put it under UV lighting.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's like-
pretty cool. Phil K, thanks for giving us a subscribe. Good to have you.
Thank you.
Are people still like? Is the chat? I mean, obviously I can't see it. Are people like chatting on the YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Wow.
I mean, Robert Longshaw, melancholy poet, Solomon Gruntist, and student of
Catharist.
history.
Yeah.
Because
Student
I'm
apparently,
just listening to this on my phone, so I've
Yeah.
got no idea what's going
student
on.
of history has apparently missed a few minutes. We were talking about how, for obvious social reasons, pedophile rapists were let free until they commit more pedophile rape.
Followed by angry Thomas noises, and I actually smacked my head into a wall.
Yeah.
It didn't help. Well,
Yes.
actually, it kind of did, but not much.
So, yes. So here's, I'll pick one at random.